Hi guys, and welcome to a brand new save on Football Manager 2019. It's going to be a from the Ashes save, Bolton. Try and revive them, or try and keep our job in the first season. It being just to tie us over until the next game comes out, because we've got a couple of months still until it's out. So, but I don't see this being a long-term save because I probably won't last the first season. I've downloaded a fan-made database, which a lot of Football Manager fans use. But if you don't, the link will be in the description. It's sortitoutsi.net, and you download this. This is probably nearly a week old, this database that I've got. So I'm not sure. I think, according to Wikipedia, I think they've got lifted the embargo and managed to sign a player or two. Not sure if that's true. I don't follow it that much. A lot of my knowledge I'm picking up is either from what I'm seeing in the news recently or I'm looking at with Wikipedia. As I'm led to believe, it's financial issues that have led them to be taken into administration back in May, and subsequently being obviously minus 12 points. It's due to, I believe, an unpaid tax bill of 1.2 million, according to Wikipedia. Obviously, the Bolton Hotel, has gone into admin as well, and things like that. The training ground got temporarily closed. Games were cancelled near the end of the season. I think a game was even cancelled 16 hours before it started. I think maybe the first game of the season to League One, I believe. Obviously, don't quote me on all of it. It's just from what I remember. So apologies if you guys know more than me. Feel free to let me know in the comments. But I think it's going to be an interesting save because I hate to see I say any club apart from a few rivals that I hate, because obviously everyone has rivals. But generally, it's not fair on the fans, and this is going to be a little testament of me trying to, give you guys something to look forward to if it can't be in real life, at least on Football Manager. I quite like Bolton. I quite like the club. So I'm fortunate to see them the way they are. And Bury obviously going through a similar situation. So with this current update, they are predicted to finish 19th. I haven't looked at the squad or anything like that. I mean, I think in real life they barely even have a squad. They play all their youngsters, didn't they? So 19th could be worse, but I do think survival will be a big challenge. So I've downloaded the latest kit patch. There isn't 3D kit patches yet, but obviously owners looking to stabilise the club finances. There's no transfer policy. They're in admin still under an embargo, which is not going to be good. Nice big stadium, but they cost a lot in this league to run a stadium that big. We've got the facilities going with us, but again, the cost of running them not going to be good. Obviously, and the minus 12 points looks to be the biggest thing trying to get out there, because we could win our first four games in a row and we're still dead bottom, 0 points. The problem is as well, they've had pretty good history. Obviously, they have been dwindling as the years have gone on. I think probably due to their financial issues. But before then, they've had a stint in the Premier League. Obviously, they've rubbed alongside Europe's elite over the years. Like really, if you look at their club overview a second, they've won the FA Cup 4 times in their history. Obviously, in the early 1920s, and won the Championship a couple of times as well. Won the League One once, Community Shield as well back in the 50s, and the Checkatrade Trophy. But yeah, I think it's an interesting save. So I probably won't play any games today. It's more going to be an overview of the club and what the challenge is. Have a quick look at the squad, and as you can see, if we look at the ages of players, they are all youngsters. Obviously, I can't see how good they are just yet. But we'll have a look at the staff, because I don't even know if they have any staff. So they've got an assistant manager, so that's important, because he will help us judge. Although we do need new ones. 7 judging ability will not do for the season, but obviously it depends on money. We've got a head of youth. His judging could be better, but he's not the worst. Got a couple of coaches, but I'll look at them myself. We've got a chief scout as well. He's all right. Could be better adaptability, but he's all right. Data analysis terrible. We've got a head physio. He's decent. He's good. Head of sports science awful. Normal physio there. Another sport. Yeah, so it's not great stuff, but we'll have a quick look at the squad. So our best player is Josh Howe, in on loan from Preston. He's the best player. He's 20. So our best owned player is Jason Lau and Ben Olnwick. 27-year-old. Probably our oldest players as well. I don't know if they're still there in real life, because I remember seeing something the other day about a player was tempted to leave if he wasn't being paid. So I don't know about that, unfortunately. But Ben Olnwick is obviously he's a journeyman in football, to be honest. He's worth 1.1 million as well. He's 32. He's still championship quality for the year. He's been at the club for a couple of years now. And yeah, he's been everywhere. He's played for Spurs, played for started his Sunderland, played for Leeds on loan. Yeah, he's done all right really. But oh, I think it was this player, Uztuma. I think he's Turkish. Yeah, I think he was going to leave. I don't know if he's still there, but if he isn't, we've still got him, so that's good. Leading League One players. So we have got a decent team to be fair. Obviously, or at least there, and then it starts going downhill from there. And he is only League Two ability. So there's some stuff to him. We have a transfer embargo. There's no money in the bank. We're an admin. I've never managed a club in admin before, so it's going to be an interesting save. What I'll do is I'll do all my stuff, sort out the team, and I'll come back. We'll have a look, and then next episode we'll start it and play a couple of games. Right, I've run into a snag already. I don't know if anyone can tell me. Is it because we're in administration? I can't seem to find any staff. Apparently there's none, but I don't know if that's because we're an admin. I'm assuming because there's an embargo, maybe you can't hire and fire staff as well. So we might have to play with what we've got. Let's have a quick. I don't think. Can we go for head of youth? Yeah, I don't think we can go for anyone. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, guys. But yeah, I'll load up my tactic. I've got my own one that I've made myself, and it's fairly successful. If you watch my other save I got with Sporting Club de Portugal, I'll put it on the little eye up there if you're interested and you want to watch it. But yeah, so I'll give this a go and see how we get on with it. I'll start the first team, and then I'll come back to you again. So ignoring subs for now. This is our first team for the season. As you can see, it's not looking great. There's a couple of good players, obviously Ben Onwick, but the problem is his wages. He's on £5 grand, which is not one of the highest to be fair. I've seen a £9 grander there somewhere. Let's have a quick look actually. Yeah, we've got a £9 grand, £8 grand. Like for League One, that's far too much. So that will need to be lowered. I think the average wage of £1 to £2 for this league is probably. But then if we want to move to the higher end, but we're not worrying about that for now. So we've got Jason Lowe in at right back. Not necessarily great. Same with the two centre backs, Brockbank and Boone. Josh Howe, the guy on loan from Preston, by far one of our best player with Ben Onwick. And at left back, got Luke Matthews, a very good player, and with Oztume, he's a natural attacking midfielder, but I'm going to play him at centre mid because I was going to play Weir there originally, but we need a bit of a better winger because it was like a half a star. So Weir's going to play on the left with Politic, or Politic, I think he's English, is he? No, Romanian, it's probably Politic, to play on the right, and Darcy to play centre attacking mid with Connor Hall finishing it off, and up front. So what I'll do is off camera I'll play the friendlies, I'll sort up the sub bench, I'll get all the way to the first game of the season, I'll give you a little update if we've managed to keep any players, managed to offload any or anything like that, and just let you know what happens. And hopefully next episode we will start playing some games. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Also at the time a bit terrified of getting sacked, and I hope you guys enjoy it too, and we'll see if we can give some Bolton fans, albeit in the virtual world, something to smile about. See you later.